6'7", haha, so funny. I find, honestly, I see so many comments about the 6'7", like, numbers meme, and I see comments about going, oh my god, it's so funny, and then, like, the exact opposite side are, this shit is not funny at all. And I'm just kind of like, bro, when I was in high school, we just kept saying 69 and laughing our asses off. We'd say 420 and laugh even harder, and then somebody would finish it off with 911, and we'd be like, holy fucking shit, that's a knee slapper. 6'7", there's no meaning behind it. From the research I've done, there's no meaning behind the number 6'7". There's no reason for it to be funny. But due to the lack of reason, due to the lack of any significance behind the number 67, it's funny because we have forced it to be funny, which is then making it be funny out of irony because it's so unfunny, it's funny. 6'7" is actually a pretty fucking funny meme in my opinion, just because it's so fucking meta, it's actually hilarious. And while I don't really keep up with memes nearly as much as I used to, it is the one meme that these days I'm kind of like... Yeah, I think it's pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Never heard it explained better. Well put. Hey, I'm glad to hear I could put it well. Like, I'll acknowledge, I'm like, I don't really get a lot of the modern memes like skibidi or rizz or the Costco guys. I don't really get a lot of that. I just haven't kept up enough with the memes to really understand it, frankly put. But when I heard about the number 67, I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, it's just like the modern equivalent of like 69 or 420 or, well, 911, something like that. Or any other funny number. 21! What's 9 plus 10? 21! Oh my god! I think that's really the right way of putting it. 67 is just the modern version of 21. 21... yeah, there's a funny joke behind it because, like, in the clip, the kid's like, what's 9 plus 10? 21. Yeah, there's that funny thing, but in reality, 21 is just a number. It's not like 69, which is a reference to a sex position, or 420, which is a reference to weed, or 911, which is a reference to 9/11. It's just a number that has been forced to be funny. And that's exactly what 6'7" is, and I just think it's the modern version of 21, frankly put. And I think it's honestly pretty fucking funny. 21 is one of the OG memes. Oh no, I'm hearing 21 is one of the OG memes. My man, I'm getting old. Oh man, y'all remember Ugandan Knuckles? Do you know the way? Oh man, that shit funny, bro. Let's take my first sip of alcohol of today's stream and let's get drinking, y'all. 21. Very nice, very smooth. You're laughing at E with Lord Farquaad replaced with Markiplier. This brain rot shit isn't new. Not for real. For real. People be talking about how brain rot is, like, getting crazy and shit like that. And I think it has changed. I do think brain rot has changed a good amount. I mean, like, what brain rot used to be was on Reddit, and it was just, like, still image brain rot kind of thing. Or maybe there would be a 7-second Vine or something like that, and that would be brain rot. But the modern brain rot, it's all TikTok. And so I think it's got a bad rep from people that are not using TikTok. But if you're there, if you're in the moment, and you're on the platform it's being promoted on, then it makes so much sense. But if you're not there, you're not going to get it kind of thing. If you weren't on Reddit in 2019 for Ugandan Knuckles, are you really going to understand the Ugandan Knuckles meme? Probably not, no. But people who are there get it, kind of thing. MLG YouTube poop vids, peak brain rot. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, yeah, YouTube poop is brain rot, and it has been brain rot ever since it came about. Absolutely. And, I mean, like, the E with Lord Farquaad replaced with Markiplier. Those are still so funny, just because I'm like, yo, Markiplier kinda does look like Farquaad in those memes. And then we've got, like, I mean, like, my name Jeff. That's brain rot right there. There's a lot of brain rot, and it's just changed slightly. And the people who used to register brain rot just aren't registering modern brain rot, so there's a lot of speaking out about it. But brain rot is brain rot, and that's just the fact of the matter. Just because I don't understand brain rot these days, I don't get skibidi rizz, I don't get skibidi toilet, I don't understand it, frankly put. I don't. But just because I don't understand that brain rot, doesn't mean it's any less funny to the people who do understand it. There was certainly a lot of brain rot that I know that other people did not find funny at the time. It spread, in your opinion? I don't think brain rot has really spread. I actually don't think it really has. I think it's just as prolific as it was. It just appears that it's spread because it's harder to avoid it now, I think is really the right way of putting it. And that has to do with how the algorithms are in comparison to, like, let's say 2016 even through 2019, 2020. I mean, like 2016 through 2020, and I'm just using this time frame as an example, just because that's when a lot of the memes that I really knew a lot about came about. But of course, there have been plenty of memes before that, way before that, even before the internet became a thing. In that era, a lot of the memes, they came from Reddit. And if you never looked at the homepage of Reddit, which just forces stuff at you, you would never see the memes. And there's a lot of people out there who never look at the homepage of Reddit. But with TikTok, there's two pages. There's your followers page and your For You page. And the vast majority of people, 80 to 85 to 90% of people, only ever look at their For You page. And the For You page will shove everything at you. It'll shove stuff it thinks you like at you mostly, but every once in a while it'll try something different to see if it can poke and prod and see if it can get you to find something else you like, to keep you on the platform for longer. And due to the fact that that type of algorithm has become more commonplace. I mean, like, we see that with YouTube Shorts, we see that with, of course, as said, TikTok, but we're also starting to see that with other platforms as well. And due to the fact that that type of algorithm, where it just shoves stuff at you, has become more commonplace, brain rot and memes in general have become seen by many more people than the original demographic that was seeing memes back in, like, let's say 2016 to 2020. I say back in it's only been 5 years. But I really do think it's just the change in algorithm that has really made brain rot spread. Even though it hasn't really spread, it's just become more seen. It hasn't even become more prolific. It's just become more seen because the algorithm is shoving stuff to you rather than you having to look for it. That's kind of my take. I don't know. That's kind of my take. I think the term brain rot has been coined since the 60s, way earlier than you'd think. I believe so, yeah. I'm like, the word meme has been coined for decades now. It was a thing even before the internet. But I don't know, that's kind of my take.